This is the eighth in a series of videos about the business of the eyecare service. Module 8. Challenges in providing a sustainable eyecare service. The learning objectives for this module are to learn the common challenges to building a sustainable eyecare service, to be able to identify these and other challenges in your own service, and to be able to implement solutions to overcome these challenges within your service. The following 7 challenges have been identified when attempting to build a sustainable eyecare service. Please note that this list is not exhaustive, and these and the many other challenges that you might face should all be addressed keeping the goal of building a sustainable eyecare service in mind. A positive attitude and good teamwork are always a good start when addressing challenges. In this module, we will talk about developing ownership and accountability in the eyecare institution, keeping staff morale high, maintaining high quality care, ensuring equitable access to eyecare, developing financial sustainability, identifying potential community partners, and retaining community partners. Challenge 1. Developing ownership and accountability at all levels in the eyecare institution. This challenge can be met via several strategies. We must help every member of staff understand the importance of the service. We must encourage cost consciousness, and there must be constant review by senior management, including monitoring, evaluation, and support. To help the whole staff understand the importance of the service, we should ensure that clinical and administrative staff are educated about the purpose and aligned with goals and the important impacts of the eyecare institution. The team must set daily, weekly, monthly, and annual targets, as well as 5 and 10-year goals, and to include everyone involved when tracking and celebrating achievement of these goals. Cost consciousness means that everyone involved should be aware of the costs involved in running the eyecare service. Instilling cost consciousness in team members will lead to higher productivity, effective use of resources and supplies, a sense of ownership, and accountability that will help to control the costs and the sustainability of the programme. Constant review by senior management is essential, as constant monitoring alerts everyone to the importance of taking ownership of the service. Also, formal evaluation informs everyone about their level of performance against the targets that have been set. Support from management is important for providing necessary resources, infrastructure, supplies, support services, and finance. Our second challenge is keeping staff morale high. The magnitude of the low vision or avoidable blindness problem, along with the challenge of getting eye care to these people, can be overwhelming. It is important to bring a wider focus to the eye care institution's work, for example, through compassionate capitalism, social entrepreneurship, spiritual or religious mission, humanitarianism, or philanthropy. Also, compassion for the beneficiaries of the service, predominantly the poor and rural blind, must be part of the ethos and should be evident in the team that directly delivers care to the patients. Team members who have the feeling that they are helping their own community, their own parents, brothers, and sisters, will keep their morale high. They should recognise the significance of the service they are providing and to enjoy their involvement in providing a service that will help a number of visually impaired people regain their sight and return to productive lives. Maintaining a positive attitude and team discipline among the staff will earn the eye care institution a good reputation. Every member of the team shows the face of the organisation. So respectful staff behaviour and a compassionate attitude serve to improve the quality of care and increase the level of satisfaction amongst patients and sponsors, which in turn helps keep the eye care institution financially sustainable. Challenge 3 involves maintaining a high standard in quality of care. Meeting this challenge involves several strategies. Ensuring the availability of resources and quality supplies. Following up patients for further treatment as required. Explaining poor visual outcomes to patients. And sharing poor as well as good outcomes. Ensuring the availability of resources and quality supplies. Instrument and equipment maintenance is vital. Breakdown of equipment will strongly affect service quality. Resources such as batteries, eye drops, adequate frame selection should all be kept up to date and available. Maintaining adequate high quality resources allows high quality care and also increases the volume of work, leading to financial sustainability. Follow up patients following treatment or surgery. Ensure patients attend for further care if required. Patients might go to visit a traditional healer or attend a nearby screening camp or not worry about the follow-up at all. With the increase in mobile phone use, on the specified day, staff can text a message to the family of the patient reminding them of the need for follow-up. Explaining poor visual outcomes to patients. Glasses will not always give the patient the level of vision they hoped to achieve. If the patient has not had an eye test before or has delayed seeking treatment, they may have cataract or glaucoma, which has irreparably damaged their eyesight. Deal compassionately with disappointed patients and direct them to rehabilitation programs where available. Sharing poor outcomes as well as good outcomes. A happy customer tells 3 people, but an unhappy customer tells 10. The eye care service has to be appreciated and accepted. Just one patient with poor vision outcome could spread negative messages that will spoil the image and reputation. So share good results with the community, but educate about the reasons for any poor outcomes. Challenge 4 is about ensuring equitable access to eye care. This is especially important for women and girls and for the unreached in underserved villages. Two-thirds of those who are needlessly blind are female, and this is for no biological reason. Socio-cultural and economic beliefs and traditions create more barriers for women than for men in need of eye care. For example, in many cultures, women do not travel alone. The closer outreach is to their front door, the more women will attend. Some eye care institutions hire only men as outreach organiser due to the nature of the job requirements, travel, meeting with strangers, etc., and the traditions of their culture, even though many women would make excellent outreach organisers. The most important goal is to extend the human right to sight to all women and men, girls and boys equally. Outreach should take place where it is needed, not just where it is convenient. Uniform coverage in the chosen area should be ensured to reach everyone who needs eye care. Avoiding certain areas will impact the magnitude of blindness there, leading to poor health, poor education, and poor economics. This full access is justifiable as it leads to patient generation. Challenge 5 is concerned with developing financial sustainability. Cost recovery is achieved through selling glasses. With cost management, it is important to include a well-defined budget for outreach in the larger budget. This prevents crisis management, which can lead to reduction in or elimination of outreach offerings. This in turn decreases demand generation, which creates another budget crisis. And cost analysis includes analysing financial performance as well as clinical. In-depth analysis of how much is being spent, such as the organisation of outreach and free or subsidised glasses. Cost analysis gives an idea of the cost effectiveness of the programme. If too costly, strategies can be found to cut down on needless expenditure. Challenge 6 is identifying potential community partners and sponsors. This challenge can be met with 3 strategies: recognising the necessary basic qualities in a sponsor, sensitising community leaders to the need for outreach, and sensitising community leaders to the value of their contribution. Recognising the necessary basic qualities in a sponsor, a good partner or sponsor will be interested in social issues, in serving the poor. They will have a good reputation in the community. They will have received local recognition for their charity and business activities. They can show evidence of supervisory and financial skills. And they have access to a network of potential volunteers. Finding these people is a challenge, so it is particularly vital to retain them. Sensitizing community leaders to the need for outreach involves identifying local leaders and showing them the need for outreach in their villages. This is often accomplished with statistics and data on the prevalence of visual impairment in the community. When someone takes ownership of the local problem of needless visual impairment, it can be solved. Sensitizing leaders to the value of their contribution means clearly communicating the value of the contribution they are being asked to make in terms of both the people whose quality of life they will improve and the benefits to themselves. Brand recognition, community appreciation, and enhanced reputation are all benefits that come from supporting an outreach activity. And Challenge 7 is concerned with retaining community partners and sponsors. Maintaining effective working relationships with sponsors and other community partners entails several strategies. Avoiding misunderstandings, ensuring satisfaction, showing appreciation, and looking after details in a timely fashion. Avoiding misunderstandings. Mutual understanding and cooperation is crucial for effective and efficient outreach. Occasional misconceptions, miscommunications, and misunderstandings can arise. If a serious and persistent problem occurs, consider terminating the relationship if the problem is not resolvable and if it is beneficial to the eyecare institution to do so. However, in most cases, resolving the problem is worth whatever the cost. Clear delineation of roles, rights, responsibilities, tasks, and financial commitments helps solve any misunderstanding. Ensuring satisfaction. Satisfaction comes mainly through satisfied beneficiaries, the patients. The key challenge is to make sure that every patient is well satisfied, that they have understood their eye problem and treatment, and are pleased with the service and their visual outcome. This care of patients reflects on the sponsor, enhancing their goodwill and reputation in the community. Showing appreciation. No work, no contribution to human society should go unnoticed or without appreciation. Sponsors must be appreciated by the staff and management of the eye care service, or they will lose interest. Their invaluable time, money, resources, networks, efforts, and results can be recognised in the form of letters, certificates, awards, and meetings. And looking after details in a timely fashion. Planning and execution are equally important, and every detail must be attended to at the right time. Follow official procedures at the right time. Getting the details, who, what, when, where, how, and proper flow of activities in a methodical way is key. For example, get the required permission to use a venue before publicising it, and clearing the venue before the furniture has been arranged. That concludes Module 8 on challenges in providing a sustainable eye care service. Coming next will be Module 9 on planning outreach, Part 1.